Hello and welcome to my first war recap on this channel. We're looking at the war Darkville Z against OneHive. We were able to win against OneHive with 115 to 113. The breakdown was 515 Tunnel 9s in the 40v40 war. And yeah, it was a close war all by itself. Both cleared the 11s with Tunnel 10s. And both went perfect on dips, so the 10v10s brought the difference. We got 5, they and them getting 3. And yeah, I would say we will start with the first attack on number 32, where it is, it's right here, from Hastebuster. It's a go-ho attack. It's yeah, coming in to kill the heroes with his golem and the hero and his own heroes, and using a jump spell for that. I mean, he's funneling with the wizards, bit slow in the beginning, but dropping down the golem, dropping down the queen, dropping down the jump spell, and there will be a poison coming down shortly, which will be dropped perfect for the enemy queen and the BK. Look at that poison, the queen barely is in range of that. Pretty good job by Hastebuster here. Royal stepping in, getting the trash out of the way, actually defenses, enter trash, and there's the CC coming out, perfect second poison spell in this one. And yeah, King using the ability, killing the skellies and trying to kill the witch, but the witch was smart to step out of the poison and into another compartment. So the queen has to take care of her, and yeah, queen just sitting there and doing nothing. He will start with the hog part coming in from 6 o'clock and putting some hogs on that mage tower, so that will go down easily. Dropping a perfect first heal spell. Look at all the hogs into the heal spell, all full life, dodging that giant bomb at the outside next to that cannon. Next heal spell coming down shortly over that expo, and then he will see, oh, there's a Tesla farm. Dropping down all the hogs on the Tesla farm. He has left. I mean, there was 7 hogs taking care of the Tesla farm easily. Still got a heal spell in back, dropping it down to save the last hog riders. He would have needed it, maybe not, because there was a giant bomb. Yeah, there was a giant bomb next to the expo, and you're better safe than sorry, right? So perfect job by Hastebuster here, obtaining the 99 triple with a go-ho attack. Yeah. And next up we got Rob Fighter coming in on number, I think it was 29, was it? Yeah, he got a 6-pack as you can see here, 29-30. Next to each other, both numbers he tripled. And yeah, he's also coming in with a go-ho entry. Actually, he uses 2 golems because of the point F and the value he wants to get. And coming in from the top with 2 golems and the queen, not using the king because the enemy king is like right down there, and his goal was to kill the enemy queen, which he succeeded in, and then kill the clan castle. It was a fresh hit, so he didn't knew it was a hound. So the queen has to bang onto the hound, and he has to wait for that. Meanwhile, he will drop in the king from 6 o'clock corner to kill the enemy king, and fortunately he gets 1 or 2 Tesla out of the way as well. Yeah, he's now waiting for the queen to kill that mage tower to drop all the hog riders from 3 o'clock. Perfect hop deployment, targeting this cannon inside so the hogs won't path around there like crazy. Dropping in the last hog riders from 6 o'clock to target the last Tesla that was alive, and yeah, there's so many hogs left. Perfect heal spell in the end, making this attack a complete overkill. And this is one hero hog taking out that expo, wow. And now it's just a matter of cleanup. And yeah, beautiful triple by Rob Fighter there. Obtaining another 9v9 triple with go-ho. Yeah, was a close one though. I mean, the time was like 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Yeah. Now we're moving up to the 10v10 triples, I guess. The first one will come from Bucket. Was it Bucket? Yeah, it was Bucket. On number 20 with like the Suilalo, which you will see I can spoil her, you will see this a bit more often than one time in this war. Like, literally, we all tripled with Sui Lalo. I will speed up that Sui part because those are so slowly all the time. Dropping in the wall breakers from 12 o'clock, opening up that first wall, dropping in a giant to tank for the queen, tank the expo for the queen. So she is able to grab the air defense, grab the Tesla, grab the archer tower. And, of course, which was bonus in this attack was he used the queen ability in the perfect moment, so the enemy queen got lured by the archers, and his queen is able to take care of the enemy queen. And yeah, now he has a useless belly, which he will drop on the second Inferno, I guess, because, yeah, as I said, it's useless. Because the queen is already dead. And yeah, dropping in the pre-haste, and just keep that pre-haste on the 6 o'clock corner in mind. Just saying. We come to that later. And yeah, dropping in perfect loon drop, perfect rage for those 2 Teslas. This rage was intentional for the queen kill, and just funneling on 6 o'clock, and look at the haste spell expiring before any loon just grabbed it. Yeah, it was funny. And the sweepers pushing those loons back. Yeah, was kind of a fail, I would say. But still pretty funny. Now the loons just dodging this rage spell. At least they tried to dodge the rage spell, but coming in, some backend loons flying towards the base, and this base is wrecked in the haste spell. And the Inferno Tower surviving with so low life. And that one hero balloon just saving the Inferno Tower, killing the Inferno Tower, and this is an overkill. Pretty funny attack. Like he got luck in the beginning and failed in the failed in explanation marks, but failed in the end. Next up we got Daniel with a Sui Lalo attack, coming in on number 19, and his goal was to get some stuff out of the way at 12 o'clock from here. And sniping those mortars with some single loons and with a wizard, just to target the archer tower, the air defense, and the backend archer tower directly. Which is pretty comfortable, because when loons don't have to go to the mortar first and then to the archer tower, it's pretty much a bonus, which makes the Laloon faster and the DPS lower, which is pretty nice for a single loon and the wizard and another single loon. So his suicide part is on the way. Queen taking out that air defense, taking out the archer tower and the bomb tower, taking out the sweeper, some ground skellies which didn't matter at all, and I guess the cannon as well for the pathing. And now he got I won't say a perfect Laloon pathing through the base, but a pretty good pathing through the base. Dropping in the pre-haste, this time Daniel did it better, non-expiring hastes. Coming in with the loon drop. Those first group take out the mage tower and the expo. Coming in from 6 o'clock, funneling. The loons using a haste spell, at least he should have used a haste spell. There it comes, haste spell coming down. Some funnel loons on the cannon. In the middle, Skelly Spell going down for the queen. Not quite able to get the queen down. What? Did they? No, they didn't. But the loons overpowering the defense in the base. And yeah, everything combines at the last Inferno Tower. Yeah, the queen as well combines as the last Inferno Tower. And yeah. So there's not that much left in the base. I mean, the enemy queen, of course, and yeah, the enemy queen. But those pups should be able to be. Yeah, those pups took care of the queen, and the loons take care of the clan castle. And this beautiful triple by Daniel, aka Folka. Yeah, nice name. Next up, we got again Bucket coming in. This time on his own Bucket account, tripling number 18 with a Sui Lalo. Wow. Yeah, as I said, we got I think 4 out of 5 with Sui Laloon, which is a pretty good hit rate with Sui Laloon, but yeah. I mean, more variety would have been great, but I'm fine with those 10v10 triples. No need for more variety at all. Yeah, I missed that. This was an air defense right here. That was snipeable with a boulder and a quick spell. So, base building flaw, so we use that. Another base building flaw is that look at the CC range. It's just not coming out when you charge this compartment, so you could easily get 2 air defenses and an Inferno Tower and maybe an Expo? Did he get the Expo? I don't know. He should have. I think he got the Expo. Yeah, he got the Expo out of the way. And now dropping in the pre-hastes, not letting him expire them. And yeah, dropping in the Hounds. And there was another thing that made this base pretty easy with Laloon, because there was pretty much a air targeting defense dead zone. I mean, there wasn't any air targeting defenses into the core, and so we could easily path around them. Dropping in the Skelly for the Queen. This time the Queen should go down from the Skelly spell, and the Loons pathing, the wall of Loons pathing to the through the base. Still got a Rage spell left. Still got a Hound left, as I see right now. 2 Hounds left. Wow. And yeah, still got a Rage spell in the back. This is just a matter of cleanup at this point. The Hounds tanking for the Teslas, on stocking up some air mines, and yeah. Beautiful Laloon triple by Bucket. And next up we got, let me see, I think Tamo. Tamo coming in with his Arabian account somewhere around, yeah, there, on number 16. And yeah, oh! Wow, surprise. Another Sui Laloon. Nice. And yeah, the plan on this was to, actually the plan on this bowler was to bounce off that mage tower. As you can see, the second bowler isn't in archer tower range, but those mortars are hitting the bowler, so it won't survive that long. Actually, it will die right now. And yeah, the Sui Laloon, no, the Sui part of Sui Laloon will start on 12 o'clock. And his goal was to break into this wall, in this compartment, the Archer Tower cannon compartment, using some tank giants to trigger those little bombs and tanking those defenses. And yeah, he beautifully waits for this air defense to go down and then sending in the wall breakers. And so the Queen has access to the Inferno Tower, and a bit of luck with a bit of luck involved, the Queen will also get the Mage Tower. Yeah, Mage Tower down. And the Expo as well, which is huge value for a Suicide Queen. And now he's able to use all the spells for the Laloon, 1 Skelly for the Queen, coming in with the pre-haste, and yeah, using the Hound for the first air defense, second Hound down for the first air defense. Rage spell will come down shortly, I guess. Oh, heal spell first, but then there's a rage spell for the Queen. Queen jumping. Of course, Skelly's dropped, Queen jumping as usual. We were a bit lucky with the Queen kills because, as you can see, oh, I want to mention a perfect freeze. Wow, perfect. The Queen didn't go down from the Skelly spell, but now the pups are popping onto them. And yeah, Bucket still got Tamo still got a Hound left, which tanks all the Loons and makes them not die. And the good thing about the Hound is the Queen locks onto the Hound, and the Hound will pop like in right now. So those pups were able to kill the enemy Queen. Like, she wants back, targets the Skellies, and they were able to kill her. And yeah, this is just cleanup left. Bit lucky on the Queen kill though, but yeah, 3-star is a 3-star. And yeah, won't take anything away from Tamo for this triple. And yeah, next up we come into our last 10v10, which is not a Suicide Laloon. And actually that's a triple from me, from Kabbalah. It's, yeah, I scouted a base with, I used the scout to just suicide this Archer Tower, this Mage Tower, the air defense, because the CC won't come out when you charge right here. So I wanted to go with the heroes that way and kill the enemy Queen and then air defense and start Laloon like I did before. And I just used the Golem here to tank the bowlers so they could take out the archer tower, as well as here. 4 bowlers on a dark barrack will kill the archer tower behind that. Rage coming down for my kill squad, and yeah, what I wanted to say with the Sui part, there was a way BCC, so no need in suiciding my queen, suiciding something, and using a small kill squad to take out the enemy queen, the Inferno tower, and some Teslas from the middle, and actually those those savage bowlers, golems, just killed the archer tower with explosion damage, which was pretty awesome. And my queen getting an extra sweeper and an extra Tesla from the core, which was pretty good. And yeah, coming in with the Laloon and the pre-hastes, dropping in the first hound and some loons from the 12 to 3 o'clock corner to funnel my Laloon into the base, using a next haste spell, and my flaw was to just drop 2 loons at the top. If I would have dropped 3, the top air defense would have gone down much earlier, but now my loons are all back there. Gotta fly to an Inferno, and they come in so late in the attack. But yeah, pretty much it was not an overkill, but it was a triple. Let's stay with that. It was a triple, and actually it was a fresh hit after the scout, so nothing bad about it, to be honest. And yeah, this was the last 10v10 triple it was the last 10v10 triple we obtained in this war, and the last one for this recap, which is pretty nice. And what I will show one more attack from Legend Killer, going in on number 2 with a 68% 2-star, which was awesome, and the plan was pretty sexy. He started the queen walk from 6 o'clock, shortly, sniping off some buildings first. This was a fresh hit, and we just predicted that Black Mine to be there, because it was so obvious, because he could have taken out that archer tower with 3 loons, and this value should have been protected by Black Mine, at least. And yeah, queen killing the hound, lured out the hound with a Hawk Rider, so the queen could easily kill it out of hard point F. She just was in range of that 1 archer tower. And yeah, walking up to 3 o'clock, Golem coming in with some bowlers, no rage to funnel the Golem and the kill squad. Using a rage because the queen stepped into Inferno damage, but there was no point F on her. And the Golem tanked her as well, so no need in that rage, but better safe than sorry, as I said before. And yeah, his kill squad was meant to just push that way and clean the path towards 12 o'clock. So his queen could snipe off the town hall from somewhere around here. Oh, sorry for shaking. Yeah, coming in with some hasted loons from 12 o'clock to take out that archer tower to snipe off some percentage. Those bowlers targeting the king targeting bowlers. Queen was able to take out the Inferno tower, then using the ability for the town hall. Yeah. And the good thing about this attack was the queen pathed all around that wall, targeting all those trash buildings, not running into point F. And now he's able to step in the point F Wonderland and just die and obtain a 68% 2-star, which was awesome. I mean, this was the highest 2-star we got in this war, and just 2% below 70% isn't that bad. So shout out to Maxwell for obtaining that. Yeah, that was the recap. Just to say just a few words about that war. The reason we won was we went pretty much 50%, I guess was our hit rate on Tunnel 11s, and OneHive struggled badly on our Tunnel 11 bases, just cleaning up the last Tunnel 11 with their last Tunnel 10 attack, and they got a few close Tunnel 10s which could have been cleaned up if they had the hits for that, but they used them on 10v11, and that's why I said it was a pretty close war. I mean, we won by 2 stars, but this doesn't tell the whole story. All our triples were obtained in the last 2 hours and 30 minutes, which was pretty crazy. We were 0 to 2 10v10 triples, and then we obtained 5 in a row, which was crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, my last triple was like 30 minutes left in the war, which decided the war completely. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for listening. Peace out.